Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the best Corsair cases in the market for this year. First we're going to show you our top 10 best picks and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best Corsair cases. You can find links to all of the products we mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Corsair Obsidian Series 1000. The case is the best looking case Corsair has made to date. The craftsmanship is of another level. It gives a smooth premium look that's clean and elite. It features dual system support. It means that you can install an eATX motherboard and a mini ITX motherboard at the same time. In this way, the case is perfect for streamers who use two PCs for streaming and gaming. If you're one of them, buying this Corsair computer case will allow you to have a single enclosure to house both PCs. Corsair Obsidian Series 1000 has support for a wide range of radiators. Maximum GPU clearance is 400 allowing you to put enormous and beefy GPUs inside pretty quickly. If you've ever built a PC, you know how hard it is to mount radiators. Guess what? It comes with radiator trays. You can bring them out quickly to mount your radiators and fans. Corsair Obsidian Series 1000 has a smoke-tempered glass side panel on both sides which can be swung open. It is beneficial as it allows you to change and configure the PC without using any tools or hardship. Overall, Corsair Obsidian Series 1000 is the best option for enthusiasts and steamers alike. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Corsair Crystal Series 600X. This case is the best budget offering from Corsair in terms of flexibility, airflow, and functionality. Let's explore them. Starting with the design, Corsair Crystal Series 600X is a dual-chamber system. While one chamber houses the motherboard, the backside houses the PSU, cables, and drives. In this way, it separates the clutters from the beautiful components that make your setup look sick. If you're a fan of a nice-looking setup like me, this is the way to go. Corsair Crystal Series 600X comes with 3 lone 120 RGB fans, 120 fans, which is an excellent deal. The included Light Node Pro is a beautiful utility that allows controlling 6 fans from a single place. You can easily customize your RGB and fan from the iCUE software. If you have lots of drives to hook up, this Corsair computer case is excellent for that. You can put up to 7 drives inside this case. It is a neat feature these days as games can be pretty big. Lastly, I would say that Corsair Crystal Series 600X is a beast when offering a premium top-tier experience at a pretty reasonable price. The number 3 position is held by Corsair Obsidian Series 500 RGB-C. The critical difference between this and the Corsair Obsidian 1000 is the size. This is a mid-tier case while the 1000 was a super-tier case. Being small, it naturally loses the dual system support that 1000 has. But if you're not using two systems, this is perfect for you. It has above average GPU and CPU clearance, allowing you to put inside your beastly CPU cooler and GPU. It also has a total of 5 storage bays, which is more than most people ever need. Do check out the efficient and budget-friendly best Corsair power supply this year. You can install multiple radiators of various sizes in Corsair Obsidian Series 500 RGB-C, which is extremely convenient for a gaming build. When you're going to access the internals, you get a swing door that's very convenient to use. The body is made of solid steel, which boasts durability. The aluminum trim gives the case overall a nice look and feel. Cleaning this Corsair computer case is super simple, thanks to the removable dust filters present here. You would see no cable clutter with this case as Corsair Obsidian Series 500 RGB-C has a rear cable management cover that would hide all the cables for you. Next at number 4 we have Corsair IQ5000. This case packs a ton of cool features that make it a compelling buy for true gamers. 4 tempered glass panels will allow you to showcase your top-end gaming rig to the world. The tempered glasses are very high quality. RGB lighting shines through them like a gem. Vertical expansion slots for GPU will enable you to display your top-notch GPU with all its glory. Corsair IQ5000 can fit up to 10 120 fans or 4 140 fans to cool down all the components. Not only that, you can put a 360 radiator on the roof and the front panel. It will drastically reduce your CPU and GPU temperature, allowing you to get more FPS out of them. Up to 6 drive bays and GPU clearance of up to 420 make Corsair IQ5000 very flexible when building inside this case. Steel and plastic are used as materials in this case. Some might not like the use of plastic in a case of this caliber. On top of that, the front panel dust filters can make noise now and then as they rub against the front fans. The number 5 position is held by Corsair Carbide SPEC-Omega. The first thing you'll notice when looking at this case is the design. It is a pretty bold looking case with an angular design. It has pretty large, unique looking feet. Overall, it is something that'll stand out from the rest of the stuff on your desk for sure. In terms of cooling, Corsair Carbide SPEC-Omega can support up to 6 fans or radiator support of a beefy 360 at the front, though you'll have to remove the HDD dry base for that. Airflow is not a problem at all in this case. Liquid coolers are very easy to work with in this case. The front panel has a built-in light strip. Together with RGB lighting fans, it looks incredible on the desk. It is indeed a case that'll showcase your PC parts. One gripe of mine with this case is that it doesn't have any PSU shroud. I mean, I get that it wants to show off everything, but showing off a vast mess of PSU cables can negatively return. Also, it doesn't support large fuse over 109 TIM unless you remove the drive cage. The good thing is that Corsair throws in 2 SPA 120 RGB fans, which are 120 fans with the case, so you have a head start when building in this gaming case. The number 6 position is dominated by Corsair IQ5000. The case looks and feels very premium due to the steel construction. No part of the computer case looks and feels cheap. It has a solid structure with good durability. One of the best things about this computer case is that it comes with 3 120 SB RGB Elite fans with 8 addressable RGB LEDs per fan. It allows you to get into the RGB game right out of the box. The iCUE software controls these fans. The cable management channel behind is very diligently done. It routes all the major cables into a single channel, making cable management much more straightforward. You get an obstruction-free front and side view. Together with the RGB fans, it will look like a top-of-the-line PC build. You can keep all your internals super cool with this case as it allows radiators up to 360. Corsair took extreme care to design the airflow in this case. Despite having a front panel tempered glass, you get enough airflow to get your things to keep cool and comfy. At this price point, I honestly think Corsair IQ5000 is a serious bang for buck case that delivers in all the key areas. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Corsair Carbide Series 678. The build and durability of the gaming case are rock solid. With a steel construction and experienced craftsmanship, this case leaves no room for complaint. The front and side have glass doors that you can open quickly for quick access to the insides. It also helps to display your premium build. Corsair Carbide Series 678 comes with 3 SPA 140 PWM fans which are relatively quiet. EvaFoam's use doesn't allow the fan noises to bother you while you are busy with your gameplay or work. You can also easily control the fan speeds due to the inclusion of a PWM controller connecting up to 6 fans. Corsair Carbide Series 678 can house up to 6 3.5 drives and 3 2.5 drives. You can also remove the drive base to accommodate your pumps and reservoirs. One minor problem here, Corsair only includes 2 drive covers should you remove the drive base. So you need to buy the rest of the 4 drive covers separately. The number 8 position is held by Corsair Crystal 406. Corsair made this case for compact ATX case lovers. It has enough room to house all the components and still leaves space for decent airflow. The steel construction feels very durable, like it's made to last a long time. The tempered glass side panel helps to showcase all the beauties of the inside components. The front panel also features tempered glass for the RGB show. Corsair includes 3 SPA 120 RGB fans, 120 fans with the case. You can also mount radiators up to 360 in this compact gaming case. The front panel I/O is pretty decent, consisting of a couple of USB 3.0 and audio ports. For protection against dust trays are present on the roof, front, and bottom of the computer case. They are very easily accessible. It keeps the insides neat and clean. If you're worried whether Big G Plus will fit here or not, Corsair Crystal 406 supports a maximum GPU length of 307 TIM. Overall, Corsair Crystal 406 is one of the best compact ATX cases for most people, but specially made for people who are short on desk space. Next, at number 9 we have Corsair IQ220. As is the case, pun intended, for the rest of the computer case featured here, this case also has a decent build quality. The steel body feels rigid, and there's no sign of any imperfections. You can safely rely on the build quality. When it comes to dimensions, Corsair IQ220 supports full-size ADX and full-size PSU. However, if you use the drive trays, you won't be able to use a standard-size PSU. The airflow in this computer case is decent. It manages to cool the components well. You get a well-placed front panel I/O with a decent range of ports, including a USB 3.1 Type-C and a couple of USB 3.0. All these said cable management can be a bit tricky. However, it's not a problem if you're a pro at building PCs. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Corsair IQ220 RGB. The IQ220 is Corsair's best achievement in balancing design, build quality, aesthetic, internal space, and overall compactness while retaining a very impressive price. Also ranking highly in our RGB case feature, you have a chassis here with a lot of beauty out of the box, but especially when powered on. With a full steel exterior and a thick tempered glass window down the full length of the side and front of the case, you have high visibility for your beautiful components. We love that this Corsair RGB case comes with tint to the windows too, meaning any bright/RGB hardware still shines through, but will look sophisticated and not too bright/tacky. That goes for the 3 included Corsair Spawn 120 RGB Pro fans too, which look beautiful through the tinted front window. These fans are all addressable, with an ability to customize and control the lighting alongside the included iCUE Lighting Node Core Fan Controller. Even if you're not crazy about RGB, having 3 high-quality performance fans included in a case of this build quality is a really good deal. The lighting is just a bonus. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.